Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Okay, easy peasy. Flower bouquet, okay, we got that. So I had fixed my performance a little bit and wanted to quickly go over that. For any of you playing on PC, if you go to advanced settings and you turn view distance from anywhere up here down to medium or low, you will see a massive increase in performance. And that just kind of makes sense. But the weird thing is, like at the end of the day, you don't really see that much of the game anyways, right? Like distance-wise, so it's good to have it kind of low. Just put it lower. At least until NVIDIA sorts out their drivers a bit better. It's not perfect, but it does a pretty significant job of increasing performance. I noticed performance is still a big problem when it comes to like moving from one side of the city to the other. Like I just did. Like now I'm at, over 60 FPS. I'm feeling good. But walking from there over to here, if I stopped at any point, it would stay at 60. But walking from there to there, it drops. And I don't know why the loading is a big issue there. So, oh well.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please. You again. Go away.
Oh, I got dirt on you, bro.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Look, I'm just here to solve some other mystery that I've already forgotten about because it's been so long since I left the hospital. I don't remember what the purpose is. Something about, two people. I don't remember. Ooh, antique figure of the whatever, new collectible. The Kalakas? On my journeys, or of my many journeys, I believe I was most amazed by the exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, and particularly the Isle of Santorini, searching for traces of vampire presence in these sunburnt lands. Herodotus, whatever his name is, himself refers to the island in his 4th book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that, even today, the island of Santorini is still considered by some as the most vampire-infested place in the world, way more than the Carpathians, and that its inhabitants are considered as specialists of the vampire hunt, or the hunt for whatever, as they call this creature. According to the local myths, the creature is a dead person who does not decay and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with fresh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking and getting a response, as in he cannot be invited in. For those of you who did that's a typical vampire thing. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun. Interesting, but his skin blackens. He can change into a wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists with small variations from Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greeks call him whatever. The Bulgarians and the Macedonians name him Vrkrak. And okay, they basically all say the same thing. A name so similar to the Volkid we already know, my dear brothers. Just to write a few words, now give me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some of proto-vampire. Interesting sentence. Maybe they are a missing link between the modern vampires and the creatures that came before them. If God allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to Sanatory Island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. So this game is definitely like, hey, we got vampires, and our vampires are classic vampires. Can't be invited in.
It's locked,
or can't be, can't enter a building without being invited in. Can't enter a residence without being invited in. There we go. No reflections, sunlight, stakes, you know, the usual stuff. District status, serious. Everybody's so serious here. Why so serious? I really need to heal some of these people because I feel like I can change that district status very easily. But I need like common cold, flu, and some other ones that are common here that I don't have. Maybe I'll get it from Dorothy. We'll see. I guess it's not cure, it's just a treatment. I shouldn't change the way I say that because it is technically wrong. There really is no cure for the common cold. The cold is cold, as we all know. But, you know, maybe one day there'll be. Who knows? Just gonna check out all these beds and stuff because there seems to be some loot. Why is the music all weird and creepy? Oop, what was that? Weird and creepy. Take that. What's this? There's something going on. Also, there was a letter that I totally whiffed on. I don't know if it's gonna show it to me. I saw picked it up and I never went to it. Where is that stored? Is it here? Letter to Nurse Crane, yeah. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I see. I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov, England. Was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. My husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. Dorothea and Theodora. That's parents who do that. Seriously. Ooh, I got all her hints too. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. We're like detectives over here. We're getting all the hints in the game, which give us all the leads for all the other people. And it's gonna mean that our game is like, well, okay. Yeah, you do. This guy's kind of going crazy.
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I must perform a test. Do we have any aesthetics? Yes. Anesthesia.
Too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
He just went full on steady hand there.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
What would you suggest?
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
I mean, she was providing all these. Ooh, I am not looking good, am I? What?
Still bleeding, Doctor.
Do I need to feed
I'm
on
losing
somebody?
his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Oh, I see. He's needing some blood right now.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Yeah, hold it together, bro.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Epinephrine or cardiac massage? Epinephrine.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, I lost him. Okay, this music is awful.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the fluid itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Yes, for analysis. Curious. I wonder if there was a way to save him. Did I make the wrong choice on the epinephrine? Crap. I saw the blood sample. Okay, well, I don't need to look at it. This is my
I
inventory.
suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reid?
The cello music is just so good. This is illegal. I've come to stop the blackmail. You can't carry. There we
I've
go.
come to
Speak
put an
direct.
end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Why target Lady Ashbury?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
You know she could kill you, right? You ever thought of that?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was
Ouch.
given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, Blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Oh, I have an option. Spare. I look away, but you resign. Charm. You will forget all about this. Embrace. I'm ending this. Ooh, I could just... Let's charm her.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Ooh, achievement. Interview with the vampire. Cool. New citizens available to kill. Oh, thanks. District will soon suffer the consequences of your action. What does that mean? Is that locked? I'd probably get the key from her if you eat her. I say that but you don't really eat them. It's just you trying to suck their blood and leave their bloodless body behind. You eat their blood. You drink it. You drink their blood. Do you eat their blood or do you? What the hell was that? Hello? Whoa! Hey there. You coming for me, bro? Ow, that guy's got a gun. Okay. Okay, your gun buddy over here is about to get killed. Eat him. I want more of his blood. Ow. Oh crap, there's more dudes. Okay, let's lure him into the hot gates where their numbers account for nothing. Okay, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. Oh, please. Let's hit both of them. Can we please switch to this guy? I should have killed these guys when I had the chance. Okay, see this? Ooh, that was good. Can I do it again? No, I don't have enough blood. Crap. Ah, crap, I'm stuck on the stupid wall. Okay, one down. I need to heal. I need to kill this other guy. Okay, let's do that. Ow. That. Don't die. Ow. Eat him. Oh, that's my first death. I thought I could get a second attack off, but he was able to attack much faster than I was. I'm not sure what happens when you die in this game, because this is the first time we've died. Do I just respawn back at there and I get to do that all over again? If I do, I'm gonna do that a little different. So, okay, yep. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're gonna run down and we're gonna do this fight way better than we did before.